were invented in and reported in the year 1998. PageRank algorithm is a query independent language. That means that it is not based on the query. When once the pages are retrieved or crawled from the database based on the query, the ranking of these pages are given in the offline and they are presented to the user. That's why it is called as query independent language. Exam may be right about query independent language, right? So query independent algorithm is PageRank algorithm, not language. PageRank algorithm. And PageRank algorithm has the ability of combat spamming, and it became popular because of Google also. If any or famous organization's algorithm is using, if any famous organization uses any particular algorithm means, then due to the reputation of that organization also, the algorithms or the languages it uses becomes popular. So because of the popularity of Google, and since the Google is using PageRank algorithm, algorithm attained its popularity. So PageRank algorithm is not dependent upon the query and, and mainly depends upon the link structure. That means the page value is evaluated based on the link structure of the pages. Uh, Again, the repetition of the lines. PageRank algorithm does not include the content of the web page for ranking. Instead, it uses the link structure. The PageRank interprets a hyperlink from page X to page Y if as a vote. That means if page X is pointing to page Y, then it analyzed as page X has voted for page Y. So not only page number of votes, the PageRank algorithms analyzes the pages, and it casts the votes and it calculates the votes, and it gives the ranking for the page. So it casts the votes means that we have already studied that a vote that is voted by a prominent actor is more important when compared to other. So votes casted by important pages is more heavy than an less important pages. And the basis for PageRank algorithm and HITS algorithm is rank prestige. More specifically, a hyperlink from a page to another page is nothing but it is an implicit convenience of authority to the target pages. If one page has the link of other page, that means the other page will have the authority. The more inlinks a page I receives, the more prestige the page I has. So since it is the repetition of our previous topics, I am just reading it. Next. And the pages that point to page I is also have their own prestige score. Right? If something, if I am pointing to some, if I is pointing to some page J means I is also pointed by some pages, so I will have its own prestige. A page of higher prestige pointing to the page I is more important than the lower page. In other words, a page is important if it is pointed to by other important pages. I think we have completed all this. Yes or not? Complete చేయలేదా? Okay. So according to, I said, for PageRank algorithm, the basis algorithm is rank prestige algorithm. According to the rank prestige, the importance of page I is the sum of the PageRank scores of all pages that point to I. For example, I is pointing to J and K is also pointing to J. Then J's prestige will be summation of I and K. Right? I'll repeat. I is pointed by J and I is pointed by K. So the J's prestige will be I's prestige, summation of I's prestige and K's prestige. So since the page is pointed by in many other pages, if that page is pointed by many other pages, their prestige should be shared. So this, when we represent this connected web pages as a graph, it is G is equal to V comma E, where you know that V is a vertex and E is an edge. And let the total number of pages be n, and the page rank score is denoted by I. Then page rank of a particular page I is given as summation from J to I. That means belongs to E. That means there is a connection between J and I, is given as P of J by O of J, where O of J is number of outlinks. I'll repeat. P here we are representing as page rank score of page I. Page rank score of page I is given as the summation of j comma I. That means j comma I has a link, and prestige or page rank of j by outlinks of j. ఇది మనం ఇదిగా చూద్దాం. See, whatever I have written here, this is the example, but the terminology is different here. This the sentence which are under box is from your prescribed textbook, but this I have collected from the net. So after reading these definitions, let us see the example. So we have n linear equations with n unknowns. So the prestige of all n web pages has to be calculated. These web pages are n, and if we represent it as in a matrix notation as n in linear equations, at first we don't know all these values with n unknowns, we can use the matrix representation. Let P be the n dimensional column vector of page ranks. So P is the page rank values, that is P is equal to page rank of 1, page rank of 2, page rank of n transpose. And A be the adjacency matrix, and adjacency matrix is represented if I and J are connected, it should be represented as 1 of O of I, otherwise 0. So these n equations with with page rank, these n equations of the page rank is written as P is equal to A transpose P. See here, if you see in the diagram, A transpose should be calculated. In our definition, I and J is linked, then it is given as O by 1, O of I. Directly in the example here, they have taken the transpose. That's why if the link is from J to I, the reverse is taken, and the value is given. So here our A value is the transpose here. Instead of calculating the value, the link value from I to J and then calculating the transpose, directly if you take the link which is from J to I, we'll get A transpose only. So let us see the complete example. We have 4 pages A, B, C and D, and these LA, LB, LC, LD values are number of outlinks from that page. So see L of A is equal to 3 means A page is having 3 links. B is having 1 link, 1 outlink. C is having C and D is having 2 outlinks. So let us see the example here. A matrix A to A is having no links, so 0. A to B, A to B, you need to see whether there is a link from J to I, means B to A is there. B to A, there is no link, so 0. Okay, A to C. A to C, we have to see the C value. It is 2, so the value is 1 by 2. Have you understood? Any doubts? Okay, we'll proceed. So we have calculated the A value. At the initial stage, ఇక్కడ నేను రాసాను చూడండి. The initial stage will take one column vector, which is our p value. All at initial stage, the p value is taken as 1, and we need to calculate as it as an eigenvector eigenvalues of 1, and we need to iteratively calculate the values of A transpose and P. Our A transpose value is here, 1 by 3, 1 by 3, all these values, and our P values, initial values are 1s, and multiply both. And iteratively, it should be performed until all the values converge. Any doubts? But there is a problem with this PageRank algorithm, because sometimes you need to have more iterations and may not meet the conditions. So this is the problem with this type of rank prestige or PageRank. So we are moving to Markov chain. Anyone knows what is Markov chain? ఫ్లాట్ లో చదువుకున్నారమ్మా మీరు మార్కవ్ చైన్ ఫ్లాట్ లాంగ్వేజ్ లో? సో మెయిన్ మార్కవ్ చైన్ మెయిన్ బేసిస్ ఏంటి? randomness. Sorry, I directly say the font size is small here. That means that it is the summary of these words. The bigger font are simply the statements from your textbook. As I want you to read these textbook statements also, I have given this, but these are the statements which can be easily understood, right? Either of the one. Okay. So for example, if there is a random surfer and surfing the web, and he is moving from one page to another page randomly, and when the surfer or the web user is randomly selecting the hyperlinks or web page, at some end there will not be any outer links, isn't it? So this will lead to dead ends, that is pages with no outlinks. A certain fraction of time, the surfer choose a random page from the web, and this see, randomly he is choosing the hyperlinks in the page, and this random walk is known as Markov chain. When you are randomly selecting a path or transition, so when you are randomly you have n number of links. Out of n number of links, you are selecting one link, one outlink. So that randomness is called as Markov chain. So the probability that the surfer will visit a particular page is its page rank. The same repetition words. Any doubts? Have you understood what is Markov chain? In one word, randomly selecting a page is a Markov chain. And the probability that a surfer or the user will select that particular page is page rank. You can think this Markov chain as a random process that moves between states. States nothing but pages in our web terminology. numbered from 1 to n. So in each step, you will move from one page to another page. So a Markov chain will have n by n transition matrix P. So here P means it's a transition matrix. Remember, there in the previous slide P is different. Here P is a transition matrix P. This means that P will go from I to J. So P is going from I to J means I is having link. I and J is having links. Then only we can traverse from I to J. So in the Markov chain, each web page or node in the web graph is regarded as a state. And this hyperlink is a transition. So this framework will models the web surfing as a stochastic process. Stochastic process means how a random variable will evolve over a time. It is called as stochastic process because we are seeing that the probability of user visiting a particular page. So as there is a more random process, we are calling it as a stochastic process. No, random surfing. We have used O of I to denote the number of outlinks, and the transition probability is 1 by O of OI. If we assume that web surfer will click the hyperlink in the page I uniformly at random time. And remember, we need to traverse from one page to another page using the links only. No back buttons should be used and no URLs should be used for reaching that particular web page. Let A be the state transition probability matrix, where A of I represents the transitional probability that the surfer in the state I will move from state I to state J. So again, these are a simple words, and the left side are your textbook statements. So let the initial probability is given as 1, given the initial probability vector. At the state, the transition P0 is given as P0 of 1, P0 of 2, and its transpose. And the n by n transitional probability matrix, the probability of reaching at a particular page at the initial state be 1. And the adjacency matrix is also 1. And when a matrix A is said to be 1 if all its columns, when the summation of all the columns is 1. For example, see చూపిస్తాను చూడండి. See, in this matrix, if you take first column, 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 is 1. Okay, if you take any column and its non-zero values, the value should be equal to 1. Such a matrix is called as stochastic matrix. Yes. So these are the formulas at the initial state. If the matrix A satisfies the equation 17, that means if the matrix summation is equal to 1, then it is called as stochastic matrix of Markov chain. So the description I have given here. A matrix is said to be column stochastic if the entries are non-negative and the sum of entries in each column is equal to 1. So given the initial state P0, then we need to know that what is the probability that after the m steps, the Markov chain will reaches this state J. That means if you start at the beginning, what is the probability that after certain number of state will reach a page J? Here state means page. So we determine the probability that the system is in state J after one step by using the following reasoning. We'll use the following, that after the first step, that is P1 of J, that it is at first step, it is in the page J, is summation of I is equal to 1 to n by Aij of 1 and P0 of I. P0 is the initial state, P1 is the first state. The same repetition. See, the same one is repeated here, where Aij is the probability of going from I to J after one transition. So Aij of 1 is Aij only. So in the matrix form, we can write it as now as P1 is equal to A transpose P0. So after K steps, it will be Pk is equal to A transpose Pk minus 1. Any doubts up to here? హర్షిత్ ఏడి? హర్షిత్ వాయిస్ వినిపించట్లా?
మ్యామ్ ఉన్నాను మ్యామ్.
ఉన్నావా?
ఎస్ మ్యామ్.
Stationary probability distribution. So by the theorem of Markov chain, a finite Markov chain defined by stochastic matrix A has a unique stationary probability distribution. I'll repeat, if a stochastic Markov chain will have this stationary probability distribution if A is irreducible and A is aperiodic. What do you mean by irreducible and aperiodic? Graph la irreducible aperiodic. What do you mean by periodic?
Repeats at regular intervals.
Repeats at regular intervals. Very good. So aperiodic?
Does not repeat at any
regular
interval.
intervals. Very good. Irreducible?
If it can
Means that if all states communicate, it means that if there is a link from all pages, if all state can communicate somehow, then it is irreducible. If A can navigate from page A to page B, we can navigate, and if page B to page C, we can navigate, means that we can traverse from A to C also. So if all states can communicate with each other, then it is irreducible.
Ma'am, can you give an example of reducible, ma'am? So that I didn't understand this properly, that's why.
So if there is ఇప్పుడు కరెక్ట్గా అంటే మళ్ళీ వస్తుందమ్మా, సేమ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్తో వస్తుంది. నేను చూపిస్తాను. ఇది చూడు, ఇది ఎపిరియాడిక్ అండ్ ఇర్రెడ్యూసిబుల్. ఎందుకంటే 3 to 4 4 to 3 పాత్ ఉంది, కానీ 3 to 4 లేదు. లింక్ ఉంది, బట్ నౌ ఇట్ కెనాట్ కమ్యూనికేట్ విత్ ఈచ్ అదర్. 3 and 4 నీకు మళ్ళీ కరెక్ట్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ వస్తాయమ్మా. ఆఫ్టర్ దిస్ పేజ్ యూ ఆస్క్ ద డౌట్.
ఓకే మ్యామ్.
ఎక్కడున్నాను నేను? ఐ థింక్ ఐ am here, right? So if it is irreducible and aperiodic, then we can say that the stochastic matrix has stationary probability distribution. A stationary distribution of Markov chain is a probability distribution that remains unchanged in Markov chain as time progresses. So, as we are moving from one state to another state, also it remains same. So, this is typically represented as row vector pi, whose entries are probabilities summing to 1. If you sum all these row vectors, it will sum to 1. So again the repetition. The stationary probability distribution means that after the series of transitions, say pk, will converge to the steady state probability vector pi regarding less of the initial state. So whatever initial value you have take, but at the certain state or after certain transitions, this value will be small, very much small. That will represent this definition will represent in the formula like it is limit k to infinity bk is equal to pi. So whenever we reach the steady state, that means when no values will change after that particular transition, then obviously pk is equal to pk plus 1, that is equal to pi. And thus we can represent this pi value as A transpose of pi. And if you see this formula, it's similar to our previous formula. So this can be represented as pi is the principal eigenvector. Previously we have taken p as an eigenvector. So once pi is also eigenvector, pi we are taking as eigenvector, this value again we can represent as p is equal to A transpose p. So I am saying, we are saying that pi is equal to p here. We got pi is equal to A transpose pi. As pi is an eigenvector and p also eigenvector, we have represented p is equal to A transpose p. Then the question is p is equal to pi justified? Yes, it is justified, because after in transition only we came to the conclusion that p is equal to pi. If after certain transitions we have concluded, that means a page has high prestige, and high prestige if the probability of visiting it is high. So after certain transitions we have concluded, that means it has high prestige and the probability is also high. Let us say, let us talk about in the web context. Previously we have talked only in state of states and transitions. Now let us say in the context of web, check whether A is stochastic matrix or whether it is irreducible and aperiodic. Now, none of them will be satisfied in the context of web. So we need to change this formula, that is equation 22. What is equation 22? P is equal to A transpose P. So how you will extend or model this formula? Again, we'll come to A transpose P only, don't worry. A is a transition matrix of web graph. If I and J is connected, then take the value of as 1 by OI, otherwise 0. So this will not satisfy equation 17. What is equation 17? Yes, it is stochastic matrix. This one is equation number 17. So why it is not satisfying equation number 17 means because many pages will not have outlines, And if there are no outlinks, entire row of the matrix A will become 0. And such pages are called as dangling pages. If any page which does not have any outlinks, then such pages are called as dangling pages. See here, the fifth line, there are no outlinks. The fifth row has no outlinks. That means A, B, C, D, E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, fifth node has no outlinks. So the communication to other pages is 0. So how you will fix the problem? To fix the problem, there are two methods. Out of this, first method is remove the pages with no outlinks during the page rank computation. Okay, because these pages will not affect the ranking. So remove the pages with no outlinks. Or else add a complete set of outlinks from each such page I to all the pages on the web. That means that, say, in the fifth row, there are all zeros. So total, how many pages are there? 6 pages are there. So for the compute E by N, where E is 1 and N is 6. So replace all the zeros with 1 by 6. Any doubts here?
Means self-link allowed, ma'am.
సెల్ఫ్ లింక్ ఎక్కడ పెట్టామమ్మా? మనం పెట్టలేదు కదా.
5 to 5, ma'am. See the diagonal matrix, ma'am.
5 to
5 to 5, ma'am. Like
5
in the
to
next page. In the next page, ma'am. Diagonal matrix లో ఫిఫ్త్ కాలం ఫిఫ్త్ రో చూడండి మ్యామ్.
1, 2, 3, ఫిఫ్త్ రో ఫిఫ్త్ కాలం.
మరి అలా లైక్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు హ్యాండిల్ దట్ ఆల్సో మ్యామ్ అగైన్.
Just see if that means in the previous also 1 by 3 is there.
సారీ మ్యామ్.
ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ 0 ఉంది. 3 0 0. ఓకే, 1 by 6 is ఉందా? ఓకే, వైల్ ర్యాంకింగ్ ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ ప్లేస్ అండ్ టేక్ కేర్ అనుకుంటా. 1 by 6 will be removed.
ఓకే మ్యామ్.
Because self page ante you are there in this one page, then again moving on to one page is meaningless.
Yes ma'am. Kind of refresh.
And there is a condition, no back button, no URL, no refresh.
Yes ma'am.
Refresh and ledu, but it's not makes any sense. If we are only talking about moving from one page to another page. Irreducible. Irreducible means that the web graph G is strongly connected. If it is strongly connected only, then we'll say that it is irreducible. And again, this definition, a directed graph G is strongly connected if and only if for each pair of a node U comma V belongs to V, there is a path from A to V. Sorry, there is a path from U to V. There is a path from U to V.
ఇది కాంట్రాడిక్ట్ అవుతుందండి మ్యామ్.
అవునమ్మా, ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఐల్ చెక్. దిస్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఐల్ చెక్. ఒకసారి చూసుకోలేదు ఇది. పైదుందా కిందతుందా? It is not irreducible. Not irreducible, correct. A is not irreducible. అంటే it is reducible కదా. గ్రాఫ్లో దేర్ షుడ్ బి పాత్, అంతేనా? దేర్ షుడ్ బి పాత్ ఫ్రమ్ 3 to 4. So as there is no path from 3 to 4, it is not irreducible. If there is a path, then it is irreducible. అంతే కదా? ఇప్పుడు
Yes.
కాంట్రడిక్షన్ అన్నది ఎవరు?
నేను మ్యామ్ హర్షిత్.
హర్షిత్, ఇప్పుడు అర్థమైందా?
అర్థమైంది మ్యామ్.
A is not aperiodic. Okay. See, a state I is periodic if it has circles, right? Circular path. That means if you can reach from A to B and B to A, then it is periodic. In how many states you can reach again A? I'll repeat. You have only 2 pages. You can reach from A to B and again B to A. In how many states you can reach back again to A when you are starting from A?
2
In
states.
how many transitions? 2, right?
2.
So 2 or 4 or 6 multiples.
Yes ma'am.
Right? So a state I is periodic with periodic k greater than, if you want a periodic state, it should be greater than 1. If k is the smallest number such that all paths leading from state I back to state I have a length that is multiple of k. That means previously we have said you can reach again the page A in 2 transitions or 4 transitions or 6 transitions. So it is the multiples of the transition state k. Any doubts? If a state is not periodic, then it is aperiodic. అండ్ ఇంకోటి ఎపిరియాడిక్కి ఇంకో డెఫినేషన్ వస్తుందమ్మా. ఒక నిమిషం ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే హోల్డ్ చేయండి. ఏ మార్కోవ్ చైన్ ఈస్ ఎపిరియాడిక్ ఇఫ్ ఆల్ స్టేట్స్ ఆర్ ఎపిరియాడిక్. సి ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఈ గ్రాఫ్ తీసుకుందాం. If all the links are connected, then we said that it is irreducible. Okay. So say for example 1, 2, 3 is irreducible. The 3 to 1 is also there. 3 to 1 is there is a link. Assume that there is a link from 3 to 1. So 3 nodes ki తెలియట్లేదు, 4 nodes అనుకోండి. There are 4 pages and for each pair is interconnected. Now for reaching a particular page, if there are more than n paths, then it is called as aperiodic. Though there is a cycle, but if there are many paths, if there are more than one path to reach that particular page, then it is aperiodic. Any confusion?
Ma'am, means like 1, 2, 3, 4. You can come back from 2 to 1 or 1, 2, 3, 1 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Then yes, then it is not periodic. If there are more than one state or one path for reaching a particular destination, then it is aperiodic. Cycle ఉన్నా సరే దాన్ని periodic అనకూడదు. Any doubts?
No ma'am.
So this is periodic Markov chain with k is equal to 3. See, all there is for reaching 1, you have only one way, 1 to 2, 2 to 3 and 3 to 1. With k is equal to 3. If we begin from state 1, we will come back to state 1 from 1, 2, 3, 1. So for some number of h, the number of transitions will be multiple of that 3. So 3h. The k value is 3. So here we are dealing the problem in two ways. How, and with 2 states. How to deal the problem of irreducible and aperiodic with single strategy. add a link from each page to every page and give each link a small transition probability controlled by parameter tree. So you should connect each page with each other page. And the second one is, if you keep the link from one page to all other pages, then this matrix will become irreducible and aperiodic. So here I have written the definition. See, aperiodic means random surfer does not have to traverse a fixed cycle for any state. Shall I proceed?
Ma'am, ఇది we
Chapman.
have to give small transitional probability for each link. Newly assigned links, ma'am. Let's like all other links.
For all the links.
Okay, ma'am.
So after this augmentation, we will obtain an improved page rank model. In this model, at any page, the random surfer has two options. It is with the probability D, he can randomly choose an outlink to follow, and with the probability 1 minus G, he can jump to any random page. So P is given as 1 by 1 minus D, E by N plus dA transpose P. Remember this formula, 25th formula. So this equation 25 will gives the improved model where E is equal to E transpose, where E is a column vector of all ones. So E is an n by n matrix of all ones. So when you calculate using our previous example, you will get these values. So our 1 minus d e by n dA to the power of a is a stochastic matrix. It is also irreducible and aperiodic. So if you want to scale our equation 25, so that by replacing E transpose P is equal to N, so our equation 25 is this one. So in place of E, place E transpose P. So we'll get P is equal to 1 minus G into A plus dA transpose P. So this is the general page rank. The page rank, if we want to give a page rank for each page I, then page rank of I is equal to 1 by D plus D of summation of J is equal to 1 to N AGI P of J. This is the formula. And based on this formula is equivalent to the given below formula, which is given in some paper. How they derived that is not given, but in some paper based on that 20th equation, they have derived this equation. And there they named this d value, this parameter, the probability, whatever is there. This parameter d is called damping factor, which is between 0 and 1. And in PageRank algorithm, this d value is set to 0.85. The same thing. So whatever we have studied, where they have kept in the pseudo form, the PageRank iteration, because we are go on iterating until the values are converged. At the initial stage, the P0 is taken as E by 1, and the iteration, the first step, the first iteration is equal to 1. And the formula CPK of PK plus 1 is given as 1 minus G into A, and the step is increased, and repeat this process until you get a small value. That means either the values does not change, or you'll get a small value changes. Until that, you need to repeat all this process. Advantages of PageRank algorithm. So I said it has the ability of combat spamming. How it can fight the spamming, that it takes into consideration of inlinks, right? So one cannot add the inlinks in their pages. Adding the inlinks is very important, is very difficult. So it is not so easy to influence the PageRank algorithm. And PageRank algorithm is query independent. So all the computations are performed offline rather than at query time. So once query is given, according to that query, the pages are crawled, and after crawling, previously itself, the pages are ranked according to the hyperlink structures, and they are presented to the user. And the main drawback or criticism is query independence is its advantage as well as its drawback. That means it could not distinguish between the pages that are authoritative in general and pages that are authoritative on the query topics. See, sometimes you need to take the query content into consideration. Its algorithm. Any doubts in PageRank?
మ్యామ్ కెన్ యూ వన్స్ సమ్మరైజ్ పేజ్ ర్యాంక్ మ్యామ్? అక్కడ కొంచెం ఏ
ఇక్కడ
ఇర్రెడ్యూసిబుల్ అని మళ్ళీ యూజింగ్ స్ట్రాటజీ అని కొంచెం కన్ఫ్యూజింగ్ అనిపించింది.
ఎక్కడమ్మా?
అదే
మళ్ళీ
మ్యామ్,
ప్రీవియసా?
మ్యాట్రిక్స్ ఏ అనేది ఫస్ట్ ఇర్రెడ్యూసిబుల్ అని, తర్వాత రెడ్యూసిబుల్ అని, అది ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ రిపీట్ పైన
ఇర్రెడ్యూసిబుల్ అయితే అది నాట్ ఇర్రెడ్యూసిబుల్ వెబ్ పేజెస్ లో దాన్ని ఎట్లా రెడ్యూస్ చేయాలి, దాన్ని ఎట్లా ఇర్రెడ్యూసిబుల్ కింద కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి, ఇది ఇక్కడే కదా నీకు ప్రాబ్లమ్. ఫస్ట్ మొత్తం మార్కో చైన్ గురించి చెప్పారు, చెప్పిన తర్వాత ఇక్కడ ఇప్పుడు వెబ్ పేజ్ కాంటెక్స్ట్ లో ఈ టూ సాటిస్ఫై అవుతాయా, అవ్వవు, అవ్వకపోతే మనం ఏం చేయాలి.
ఓకే ఓకే, yes ma'am.
ఇప్పుడు చూడు అదే స్టేట్మెంట్ ఏదది. సో నౌ కమింగ్ బ్యాక్ టు అవర్ రియల్ వెబ్ కాంటెక్స్ట్, వెదర్ దిస్ ఇస్ స్టోకాటిక్ మెట్రిక్స్ అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇర్రెడ్యూసిబుల్ అండ్ పీరియాడిక్ కాదు, సాటిస్ఫై చేయదు. సాటిస్ఫై చేయకపోతే మనం ఏం చేయాలి,
ఓకే మ్యామ్,
ఎట్లా కొంచెం చేంజెస్ చేయాలి. సేమ్ అవే అప్లై చేసాం మనం, అన్ని ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ పేజ్ కనెక్ట్ చేసాము, ఈ 2 స్టెప్స్ ఫాలో అయ్యాము. 2 స్ట్రాటజీస్ ఫాలో అవ్వకుండా సింగిల్ స్ట్రాటజీలు ఎలా ఫాలో అవ్వాలి. ఓకే, ఇంకా ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా?
నో మ్యామ్.
హిట్స్ అల్గారిథం. HITS stands for Hypertext Induced Topic Search. The full form is Hypertext Induced Topic Search. See, it is not query independent, it is query dependent. That means the ranking is performed at query time. Unlike PageRank, which is static ranking algorithm, HITS is search query dependent. When the user issues a search query, HITS first expands. ఇవన్నీ మీకు తెలుసు అనుకుంటే ఐఆర్ఎస్లో యూ హ్యావ్ ఆల్రెడీ స్టడీడ్. వన్స్ క్వెరీ ఇస్ గివెన్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎక్స్పాండెడ్, రైట్? HITS first expands the list of relevant pages returned by the search engine, and then it produces 2 rankings of the expanded set pages, authoritative ranking as well as hub ranking. And how many of you don't know what is authority and hub? I think everyone knows. So again, I repeat, authoritative is a page with many links and hub is with outlinks. So the main idea is that the page may have good or authoritative content on the same on some topic, and thus many people trust it. If you have many links, then we can trust that page. And outlinks, the outlinks is mainly for organizing your page. And it points to many good authoritative pages on the topic. And when a user comes to this hub page, they will find useful links which are good content. See, a hub page means many outlinks, and we are organizing the page, and we can find many good contents on these topics. So this is the example: authoritative and hubs. Number of inlinks is authoritative, number of outlinks is hub. So the main key idea of hits is a good hub points to many good authoritative pages. Similarly, good authoritative pages will point to a good hubs. So there is a mutual reinforcement relationship between the authorities pages and hub pages. See, this is a bipartite graph. So given a search query queue, hits will collect the set of pages as follows. It sends the query queue to the search engine, and then it collects the 200. The pages top, mostly up to 200 it will collect. It will collect highest ranked pages, and this set is called as root set W. So once it collects the highest ranked pages, what it will do is it will increase this W by including any pages that are pointing to pages W. Uh, say it is collecting 200 pages. The 200 pages will have some links. So even that the links has to be collected, and that collected pages may have some other pages. So up to how many pages it will collect like that? One page will have one hyperlink that has to be collected, and that collected page will have another hyperlink. So it cannot collect all the pages. So it limits the number of pages up to 50. The number of traversing, the W will be grown. Each page it will collect up to 50 depth. Any doubts? So the initials, ఏంటమ్మా ఏమన్నారు? Okay. So the initial set is called as W, and after increasing the W, the set we have obtained is called as base set, which is represented as S. So this hits works on the S and assigns every page in S an authoritative score as well as hub score. So let the number of pages in S be n, and let it be represented in graph to denote this hyperlink graphs of S. And we denote L to represent the adjacency matrix. And inside the adjacency matrix, if there is a link between I and J, mark it as 1, 0 otherwise. So let the authoritative score of page I be A of I, and the hub score be H of I of the page I. The mutual reinforcement relationship of the two scores is represented as A of I is equal to summation of J to I of H of J, and H of I is equal to sigma I to J belongs to E, A of J. I of J belongs to E means I of J has some link. So we use A to denote the column vector which have all the authoritative scores. So A is equal to authoritative score of first page, second page, up to n pages transpose, and similarly for hub, H is represented as H1, H of 1, H of 2, H of n up to transpose. So then A is represented as L transpose of H. What is L again? Adjacency matrix. L transpose of H, and H is equal to LA. So the computation is the same as PageRank computation. So directly they have given the formulas. So if you are using the AK and HK to denote the authority and hub vectors is the kth iteration. So the iteration will generally at the kth iteration AK is equal to L transpose of LA K minus 1. And the initial state is represented as taken as unit vector 1 1 1. Here one thing I need to explain. So at the initial values we are taking 1 and repeating this until we converse. We are normalizing A, K and HK. That is normalized here so that we can get the small values for this. AK value you are computing and HK value is computing and normalize these values, and that means whatever the small values will get, take that value and compute again, and you repeat this process until there is no change in the values of AK and HK. Relationship between co-citation, bibliographic coupling, and hub and authoritative pages. See, co-citation and bibliographic, while studying, will say I said that co-citation is nothing but we are citing the other pages. In bibliography, we are including the pages. Sorry, we are uh, representing the pages, or it's like a summary, right? So co-citations and bibliography are opposite to each other. One says outlink and other says about inlinks. Yes or no? Co-citations and bibliography, one says that about outlinks and other says about inlinks. But even authority and hubs also says about inlinks and outlinks. The co-citations we have represented like this, CIJ, which is the link between two pages. If third pages K formula మనం యూస్ చేసాం. So this will show that L and L transpose L is nothing but authority matrix of hits. So we representing co-citation and bibliography in terms of authority and hubs. Any doubts in this page? Page 69. The formula మీకు గుర్తుండదు. If you recollect and go into the previous pages, you can collect this formula. Shall I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Strength and weakness of hits. The main strength is it has the ability to rank pages according to the query topic. So if you use query topics, it may be more relevant to the and we are even using authority and hubs. But the main weakness is, as you can easily add outlinks in your page, it can easily be spammed. And whatever see at the query time, we are expanding it. So many pages in the expanded set may not be there in the topic. Sometimes we have said we have seen the drawbacks. When the content is expanded, the meanings may change. Okay, this is, so hits algorithm has this inefficiency also. Then we are calculating or we are giving the ranking at query time. So as at the query time, we need to collect the root set, expand it, and then rank it. It is all time consuming. Okay, these are the main drawbacks of hits algorithm. Okay, right. Any doubts?
Ma'am, you said like Google uses PageRank algorithm.
అవునమ్మా.
Like, is there any else which uses hits algorithm, ma'am?
No idea, ma. I have not searched. Idea లేదు.
But usually, like, it is like two different things, PageRank and hits. One who wants a query dependent search will use hits. One who wants no spamming will
నాకు
use
తెలిసి
PageRank.
హిట్స్ అల్గారిథం ఈజ్ బై యాహూ అనుకుంటా. Somewhere I am not confident, but hits Yahoo search engine will use hits only. అందుకే అన్ని ఎర్రర్స్ వస్తుంటాయి, అన్ని కరెక్ట్గా రావు. Because
Okay.
when you involve content and spamming is included, okay, this is the main drawback in hits. And
Then, like,
PageRank algorithm
why do
మనం
people use prefer hits, ma'am? Like, is spamming not important than query dependent, ma'am?
query dependent అని అంటే ఇప్పుడు see you have already studied in IRS that if we rank based on the content, um, you have the problem of same meaning, or the words may be same, the meaning may be same, but the words are different. All these problems will be there. Content, only content based మీదే మనం కనుక చేస్తే without the link structure and thing, and even the performance is degrading in hits. But of course hits have its own thing. It is because it is including in links out well as it is considering outlinks also. Both have advantages and disadvantages. And ఇంకా గూగుల్ పేజ్ ర్యాంక్ అల్గారిథం ఈజ్ ఇంప్రూవింగ్ డే బై డే. ఇప్పుడు మనం చదువుకుంది వాట్ ఎవర్ వీ హ్యావ్ స్టడీడ్ ఇస్ ద బేసిక్ వన్.
Okay.
So many changes are there in page rank algorithms of Google. But the basic thing we are studying, ఇంకా చాలా మార్పులు జరిగాయి. There are many changes in page rank of Google. Any other doubts? మీరు ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ చేయండి ఒకసారి, నాకు చెప్పండి. ఇట్ విల్ బి బెటర్. హిట్స్ ఏ సర్చ్ ఇంజిన్ యూజ్ చేస్తుంది అనేది.
Okay, ma'am.
ఎనీ అదర్ డౌట్స్? వాట్ ఈస్ అవర్ నెక్స్ట్ టాపిక్? వాట్ ఈస్ అవర్ నెక్స్ట్ టాపిక్ సార్? అదేంటమ్మా ఆ టాపిక్ ఏంటి అసలు? ఇంకా లేవు కదా. లింక్ ఎనాలిసిసే లాస్ట్ మంది. ఉన్నాయా?
ఆ తర్వాత సెకండ్ హాఫ్ వెబ్ క్రాలింగ్ అవన్నీ ఉన్నాయి, మ్యామ్.
అది మీ సిలబస్లో ఉందా సాయికృష్ణ ఇది టాపిక్స్? అదే ఒకసారి సిలబస్ కాపీ పెట్టి పంపించామా? రైట్. ఈరోజు మేడం వెబ్ క్రాలింగ్ చెప్పినట్టున్నారు. Did madam told web crawling or not? ఏంటి ఎవరు మాట్లాడట్లా? నో వన్ ఇస్ స్పీకింగ్. అవ్వలేదా టాపిక్ ఈరోజు? ఓహో, వెబ్ క్రాలింగ్ అవ్వలేదా ఇంకా? ఓకే, రైట్. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ టాపిక్ నేను నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ విల్ కంటిన్యూ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్. సాయి కృష్ణ, నాకు అది సిలబస్ ఒకసారి పెట్టమ్మా. ఓకే. అవర్ లాస్ట్ క్లాస్ ఈజ్ ఆన్ 11th, రైట్? కాదమ్మా, నేను చెప్పిన లాస్ట్ క్లాస్ 11th రోజునే కదా, ఫ్రైడేనే తీసుకున్నా కదా. అంతే, ఫ్రైడే 1 అవర్ క్లాస్ ఆ రోజు. 501
థర్స్డే ఈవినింగ్ తీసుకున్నారు మ్యామ్, ఫ్రైడే షెడ్యూల్.
ఫ్రైడే షెడ్యూల్ అదే. ఓకే, రైట్. సాయి కృష్ణ, సార్ 501
Present, ma'am.
30 out of 30.